I'm playing like a pretty strong, tough cowboy. We had extensive horseback riding training. We had cowboy camp every day for the first few months, and which is an exhausting process, but by the end, it's amazing how much you're able to be comfortable on a horse.
Right.
And then for me in particular, I had a lot of bull riding training, and a lot of work on like bull riding dummies, and things like that. And then just kind of also the small movements and different things that sort of go into making, what an authentic bull rider would do, just from the details of like how do you wrap your arm, how do you, like put rosin on your glove and tie yourself down to the bull. And so all those things absolutely lend to sort of the world, and when you're in pre-production, maybe like the first month out when we first got to Albuquerque to start shooting and we started doing horseback stuff, you it's a great gift because then you do feel immersed and you're like, okay, yeah, like I'm playing a guy who, could live on a horse. And so now I'm getting to feel that. I'm getting to feel, what it's like to walk around after being on horse all day. And also just kind of being in that Western setting too influences sort of the feeling, that you want to bring to it. So yeah, it's there's a lot of training with that. And then of course, you know, I'm playing like a pretty strong, tough cowboy. So I put on a little weight and I wanted to put on some muscle for this. Um, so probably put on like 15 to like 20 pounds to play the part, which was I'm grateful for because I normally have to cut weight to like look super cut. And I wanted him to be like a little bit beefier and like kind of that corn-fed like strong cowboy sort of thing. And with that comes lots of time in the gym. So that luckily I enjoy doing that. But yeah, it is very, very tiring overall, especially when you have to do it for like a 6 month period rather than like, okay, hey, here's like the day where you got to take your shirt off. Now it's like, all right, you got to sort of keep this going for, half a year.